hate that thing. Welcome to Same Cast Different Day podcast. I'm your host, Marta Roland, and I have my host here with me, Crystal B, aka Claire, aka Care Bear, as in Brian calls it, here with me.
Call me what you want. Call me what you want. Whatever you want. Crystal B, whatever you want. That's fine. So, good evening, everyone. I should say, well, it is evening here at least.
Right.
And we are our main host is actually enjoying his beverage, and
Oh.
we're gonna have a good time tonight and
Oh.
talk about stuff.
I'm so happy that I'm not on TikTok live, and I can't even go live on TikTok yet. I'm not that famous as Care Bear over here, but yeah, I'm happy I'm not on TikTok live because I can do this on camera.
Yeah, you can. You can actually have a beverage on TikTok Live. You could do that.
What? You shouldn't have told me that now. Okay.
You can. You can. You can actually.
So before we get started with part 2 of the brackets for the TV shows, yes. We might need somebody who's watching live to actually do a tiebreaker if we have a tiebreaker. So one of y'all might have to like throw in some votes. I don't know if they can hear me on Claire's and on TikTok, but
they can hear you.
Oh, okay. So they can hopefully they might have to throw in some chimes for a vote for us. But one more thing before we get started, I got Brian to believe in the power of the Christmas tree. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm putting that on the podcast. I got Brian to believe.
Nice.
And confused a lot of his followers on his live on TikTok earlier.
I believe it. Dude. I want to see if he's actually on it all. No, he's not. No, he's not on this. No.
But we can get this thing kicked off with Claire has the brackets, so we get it started.
Let's get going here. As we get going here, let's get going, and here we go. We will move my information off to the side here. My bills. All right.
So. Yeah, I can see it. I can see you. Oh, sorry. I can see the Facebook Live comments now.
All right. So we actually did. So we did. We started out with the 80s shows, and we actually just a little recap. And the 80s shows, we actually had the Golden Girls for the win. So Congratulations to the Golden Girls for the 80s TV show. Actually did start in the 80s.
Right.
So now we're going on to the 90s.
All right. And for those of you on my end, because I know my Facebook Live people, you can't hear clear because I don't have my speakers set up. So last week we did the 80s TV shows, and Golden Girls won for the 1980s. So we're going to move on into the 1990s now.
So now we're on to the 90s, and here we go. All right, so we're going to start out with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Family Matters.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Family Matters.
Well, I can tell you right now. Oh gosh, this is a hard one.
It is. It's a very hard one.
Oh man, they're both good though. They're both like very good shows.
I mean, I don't know, probably because the way how they rerun the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, especially on BET, kind of leans me towards not really liking the show as much as I used to like it. I don't really see Family Matters that much on TV, so I think I'm gonna have to vote Family Matters.
Well, I'm gonna go. I really like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I think really the leniency is more towards Family Matters because Family Matters actually does have. To me, I think it has more of a family quality.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts are so.
I mean, yeah, I like Family Matters better. Baby Bubba, don't be pulling up at my house. I'm just saying, I'm trying to leave because I don't like our current management.
All right, so then our next two on the list are. Then this is a tough one. Boy Meets World versus the show Friends.
Boy Meets World versus Friends. I don't know a lot of African Americans, blacks that watch Friends. I know more of them who have watched Boy Meets World. So I'm gonna go Boy Meets World.
Okay. I'm going with Friends. So this one.
We need a tiebreaker. So
we need a tie.
So if you got anybody on your TikTok?
No, nobody's here. Nope, so quiet.
All right. So over here on Facebook, we need a tiebreaker. It's between Boy Meets World and what was the other one? I forgot that fast.
And
Oh,
and
and Friends.
Friends.
Which show is better, Boy Meets World or Friends? Huh? Man, Alexa, can't nobody hear you all the way over there in the distance? You know I got on headphones, so I really can't hear you. Oh Lord, have Marcus. Marcus is saying Friends,
He's going Friends. All right,
so
so
I guess
Friends
Friends will
takes the
move
win.
on.
Friends for the win.
Hi, Marianne. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, so our next one we have. Ooh, these are two really good shows actually in the 90s. Home Improvement versus Full House.
Home Improvement versus Full House. I'm going Home Improvement.
I'm going,
I'm not a Full House person. I never really got into Full House like that. So yeah, Home Improvement definitely.
I do like Full House, but the Home Improvement thing, because my dad was a maintenance person for so long.
Uh-huh.
So Home Improvement for the win. Right
And
there.
I think everybody had a crush on the middle child. I don't know his name. I just know after the show he left and went to college and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, who? Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Okay, that's his name. Manorexic over there in the background trying,
There we go. All right. So the next thing we have is, when we're ready for it, is That 70s Show versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That 70s Show versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Just because it's in Wisconsin, I'm going to say hanging out down the street. The same old thing.
Did last week.
That was such a oh my god, that was such a good show.
70s Show for the win.
That 70s Show moves on.
It moves on. Next one
if you are just tuning in, we are doing the brackets for the 1990s TV show to determine the best TV show of the 90s.
So next here's our next one we have Everybody Loves Raymond versus The King of Queens.
Everybody Loves Raymond versus The King of Queens. Oh, that is so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so hard. Oh, Facebook, I need a vote. Everybody Loves Raymond versus The King of Queens. I can't. That's a hard decision.
They're both good.
Yeah, I like both shows. What is your decision?
I'm gonna go. Gosh, they're hard. They're both good shows.
I know.
I don't have they're both like ones I would definitely go with. Oh, if I had to lean which way. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go with King of Queens. I'm gonna go with that.
Well, that's what Baby Bop went with, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Kings of Queens.
Okay, so that's what's going that one. All right. So then next we have is Frasier versus The Nanny.
Frasier versus The Nanny. Is the Frasier, is that voice, that lady who got that voice like this or something like that?
Frasier, he was a doctor.
You said what, Marcus? I know. Marcus said it's hard to choose between both of those two.
So he was a doctor, and he did a radio show.
Yeah, I remember Frasier very well. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I'm trying to give The Nanny a chance here, but I can't.
I do remember The Nanny. She was in some other movie, and I can't remember recently, but she was kind of like.
Oh, so yeah, he's talking about Frasier, so I guess I'm voting Frasier.
I'm going Frasier too because I like Frasier. So all right. Now here's a TV show that actually a lot of the LGBTQ actually would actually be for. So Charmed versus the Dinosaurs.
Charmed versus the Dinosaurs. You already know I'm going to go with Charmed.
Yeah, I'm going with Charmed.
I'm still watching the original Charmed, not that remake bull crap that's on now. Because that remake crap. That's crap. Don't watch that. It is crap. But yes, the original Charmed, yes.
All right, so as we move on, next we have is Third Rock from the Sun versus Step by Step.
Third Rock from the Sun versus Step by Step.
Step by Step. I know this one. It's kind of like I remember it.
Just because I love Joseph, what's his name? Joseph Gordon-Levitt, whatever his name
Yeah.
is. I'm
Yep.
going with
Third
30
Rock.
Rock from the Sun.
Third Rock. Yep. I'm doing Third Rock too. That's what I am. Yep. All right. The next two we have is here's actually a TV show with some comedy with the what is it? Not the Wayne brothers. I'm trying to think who it is now. In Living Color versus the Drew Carey Show.
I mean, they're still the Wayne brothers. They're just the oldest brother started that show.
Okay.
So you can still say the Waynes. Yeah. They all on there. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the In Living Color versus
the Drew Carey Show.
The Drew Carey Show. Oh, you said what, Marcus? I don't know. Cause Mimi, I'm first, and that blue eyeshadow.
I'm going In Living Color. I like the In Living Color. I do. I really did. I mean, it had like they had like Saturday Night Live skits, kind of Mad Libs kind of skits, and I liked it because it was not your typical like TV show.
Right. Well, I guess we can move in Living Color into the next round then.
All right. As we go. All right. So the last two we have on the list is we ended up with Blossom versus Sister Sister.
Blossom versus Sister. What? I don't even know what Blossom is, to be honest. Why is you over there having a heart attack?
Blossom was a young woman.
Off of who? The white girl from the Parkers came off from Blossom. I don't know who 6 is. Why is he over here having a panic attack? Because I don't know. He's over here like, oh my God. Anyway, he's talking about he can't come over here in his clean power shirt.
No, I can't come over his work shirts. Can't come over to work shirts.
Oh my God, I forget how young he is. Oh my God. He don't know who Blossom is. How do you not know who Blossom is? That's the smart girl from off of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, the doctor lady? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you said that's on the Parkers.
That's her her friend played.
This is too much for me to remember. This is too much. I'm just gonna vote sister.
Okay, all right. I'm going Blossom, so we got a tiebreaker in this.
Oh, okay, Marcus, we need a tiebreaker. Anybody on Facebook, Blossom or sister?
So TikTok, when nobody's there.
So we need a tiebreaker. So if you're watching this on Facebook, we're doing best 90s TV shows right now. We're doing Blossom versus Sister. So we need somebody to give us a tie-breaking vote because I voted Sisters. Claire, aka Crystal, voted Blossom. So we need a tiebreaker. Marcus is saying what? Okay, Marcus is saying Sisters because it lasted longer. So I guess we'll go.
All right, there we go. That's the win then. That one goes for the win. All right, as we move on, let's move on to the bracket. It went from 20, now we're down to 10. So we took the 20 and took off 10 of them. All right, so here we go. Family Matters versus Friends.
Family Matters versus Friends. How did Friends move on to this round? I don't even remember voting for Friends. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. It was a good show at this time, but I'm going Family Matters.
Okay, Family Matters, and I'm going Family Matters. So Friends is out the door.
Bye, Friends. It was nice to know you.
Okay, here we go. 2 hard-hitting shows from the 90s. Mm-hmm. Home Improvement versus That 70s Show.
Home Improvement versus That 70s Show. You know what? Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. It seemed like That 70s Show had more funny moments that I can remember.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to vote That 70s Show.
I'm going with That 70s Show too. So Home Improvement, we're sorry to say, you want to make the noise before we let it go? And we move on to the King of Queens versus Frasier.
King of Queens versus Frasier. Oh, the Niles is so funny, and the dad, and then Frasier himself. Oh, and then the chick. Did he ever get with the chick on the show? What was that, like his assistant or friend or something like that? Like, did they ever get
Yeah.
together?
I'm going Frasier. Definitely going Frasier.
And wait, what was the options again?
King of Queens versus Frasier.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go Frasier.
Okay, King of Queens, you're out. You're out. All right, next one we have, and we know this is a pretty solid win, and we already know Martel will definitely go for the win in this one, is Charmed versus Third Rock from the Sun.
Charmed.
We figured Charmed. We don't win. We knew that. Charmed for the win. All right, so the last two we have is Sister Sister versus In Living Color.
I'm sorry, but Sister Sister does not compete with In Living Color.
Yeah, and we hate to say it, In Living Color is for the win.
Yeah.
In Living Color goes for the win because In Living Color had a lot of, like I said, comedy skits. They were good. They were good for the 90s. It was a good thing. All right, as we're breaking it down now we just lost a bunch more, and now we're kind of working our way down the line. So now we take Family Matters versus That 70s Show.
Ooh, Family Matters versus That 70s Show.
Yeah.
Isn't That 70s Show more of like an iconic show?
What's that? That 70s Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be based in the 70s in Wisconsin, somewhere. I don't know where it was, but yeah, it's kind of more like what life was like in the 70s,
right?
Kind of thing it was.
I think I'm gonna go That 70s Show.
I'm gonna go with That 70s Show too. So Family Matters, we bid goodbye. We bid goodbye.
Sorry, Urkel and gang.
All right, so now we're down to the last. There actually is 3 of them, so we will do this in a split like we did last time.
Okay.
Frasier versus Charmed. This is gonna be tough.
Are we really gonna make me choose right now between? You know what? I gotta keep. I'm dedicated to Piper. I'm going with Charmed.
And we're going Charmed. Charmed for the win. Now, Charmed versus In Living Color.
I hate to say it, but I know a lot of people is gonna hate me for this one. I gotta go Charmed over In Living Color.
And stay with Charmed. Stay with Charmed. We are. So now, as we look at our list, we have it's breaking down. We got it down to. We literally have taken 20 of them, and now we're down to the last 2 shows already. And we've only tied now through 3 times.
Okay.
3 times. We've only tied 3 times. Not bad. We've actually come on pretty good. All right, so here it is. It's the Wisconsin-based That 70s Show versus Martel's crush Piper with the TV show Charmed.
Why? Who did this? Why would you do this to me? What? This is such a hard. This is like a life-changing decision.
I'm going with That 70s Show. I love Charm, but I'm going That 70s Show.
What?
I'm going That 70s. I am. I'm going to cross party lines.
How dare you? How dare you do such a thing? They're just evil. Because no, I'm going to vote Charmed.
Okay. All right. So now we need a tiebreaker. So who's our tiebreaker?
Oh goodness. I'm pretty sure Manorexic is gonna go with That 70s Show. Manorexic. That 70s Show or Charmed?
Oh.
Lord, the senior citizen said That 70s Show. How dare you?
So listen, no, hold on. We'll leave the bracket at this. So That 70s Show for the win, with second place going to Charmed. How's that sound?
Get out of there. It kind of made me feel okay about it, but I'm still sad. I'm very sad.
Well, it was close. We just remember now, we did agree that the Golden Girls were the best in the 80s. So we do remember that.
That is true. I guess, and that is true.
So we'll leave this as a split. That 70s show and Charmed were pretty much head to head right then. So we'll actually, even though someone else did put a vote in, we will say call this a split win. We'll call it that way. How's that sound? This way it is a That 70s Show on my side and Charmed on your side. How does that sound?
I guess. I reckon we can let that happen. Well, there you guys got it. We have our best TV show of the 90s, That 70s Show.
That is. There it is. I'm sorry to say, I know he'd be a lot more excited if we would have said Charmed.
My feelings are crushed right now. I'm hurting.
Don't be crushed. Don't be crushed. We don't give everybody an award just because you made it past go, buddy. We just don't do that, okay?
I'm just hurting right now. So sad.
Hey, it's okay. We'll leave it at a tie. It was a tie, even though we didn't have to have a vote on it.
So sad.
It's a tie. Hey, that means it's even.
True.
Even Steven, buddy. Okay.
Well, for this episode, I want to thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the podcast. And that way, when we post a new episode, you will get that notification bell when a new episode is posted. And if you listen to the episode via Audible or Apple Podcast, do not forget to leave us a review or you can leave us review or comments, and I can actually see the reviews on Audible and Apple. So thank you all for tuning into this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. I'm your host, Martel Rowland. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Martel Rowland, and then you can find Krista B at.
You can find me at Krista B at Facebook. You can find me at TikTok at Miss Care Bear WI, and if you have Snapchat, you're welcome to.
Oh God, the old people app.
You can add me as DJ Care Bear 131. That's what you can add me as.
Alrighty. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the Same Cast Different Day podcast. And I'm going to leave you with this quote from Lillian Garcia that I believe I mentioned before in the podcast.
You did.
Trust in yourself and believe that it is enough.